Anywhere you're watching us from, welcome to the weekly gospel. I am so excited. I'm always excited on Saturdays. I don't know why, for some reason. Maybe because I'm always excited talking to you guys. So thank you for joining us this morning. You know how we do it right here on the Weekly Gospel. We give you nothing but the best of interviews. So you guys get to request for the people that you want to see on the show. It's a show that's meant for you guys to know your favorite artists beyond music. So today I'm going to be joined by Petershakes. Yes, he's in the studios with me right now. But before we get to have a chat with him, let's go to one of his songs titled Sample. So let's get dancing even as we go to the video. Then I'll see you guys later.
Kwati bampange sampo nga Joseph kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Joseph balemonatine bampange sampo nga Joseph kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Joseph kunyantirire kwa banwani bandi baishiba echo byose naesha ponse nayana ponse na nyanja injeko bali abo making sure timfirwe elio kabiri mpone nanaka lyonse fye kunjibukishe fintwe vyona chitiria kale awe nanaka ngafiria chali pali Josefu balupa bakwe bamuchitishe no iluka achimailo bakesali akonokunwa ubulayo bwakwe balemona kwati bampange sampo nga Josefu kashinombelyo balentwala ubulayo bwandi nga Josefu balemona tine bampange sampo nga Josefu kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Josefu echapala lesata pali winga tipa echasumbula lesata pali winga weshapashi amapange ya muntu te mapange ya kwalesa dilya mwasula ena lesumula dilya mwanchaluka ena bamupepi na ine echwabika muline tachafwe paka chimoneke echo lelo ndezangalala ndeo ndesangalala ndeo echo lelo ndezangalala ndeo muli yawe malemona kwati bampange sampo nga Josefu kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Josefu balemona tine bampange sampo nga Josefu kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Josefu landa bena balelanda ukwisala bena baleisale fibi ukwabulo kwiluka atileza ngaisula takuli uwingesala elio kabiri ngaisala takuli uwingesula bamulandu wenu wina Kristu wandi wakosa bamulandu wenu lesa aisokolola mumweo wangi ailanga nilesa pantuneka teti mpwalishe malemuna kwati bampange sampo nga Joseph kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Joseph balemonatine bampangesa mpo nga Joseph kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Joseph balemona kwati bampangesa mpo nga Joseph kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Joseph balemonatine bampangesa mpo nga Joseph kashinombelyo balentwala kubulayo bwandi nga Joseph.
Without faith it is impossible to please God, and they that seek him must believe that is he. Blessed. Yes, yes, yes.
Amfisha kolelo panshite isuma, amfisha kolelo panshite isuma, amfisha kolelo panshite isuma, amfisha kolelo she's me.
And welcome back. You are still watching the weekly gospel with me, amazing Katamanda. You know how we do it right here, yeah? We give you guys what you ask for. So you guys get to request of the people that you want to see. We profile your favorite personalities, your favorite artists. We bring them in the studio. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by none other than, can I hear some noise? Hey, it's Petershakes, guys. He's in the building. So if you have any questions for him, make sure that you text or call us using the numbers that are on the screen. Or better yet, you can stream us live on our Facebook page as well as YouTube. I know there's some load shading somewhere, so tell those people that are having load shading in their areas that they can stream us live on our Facebook page. Petershakes,
Yes.
you are welcome.
Thank you so
I
much.
must say you look good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. First, before I even ask you any questions, can I get some dancing lessons from you? Because the dances that I saw in that video. Can I?
At a fee, in dollars actually, and not in kwacha.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Since the dollar has grown, you know, it's
I
the
love
kwacha-
pounds. Pounds, quite fine?
No, dollars is okay.
Okay.
Because it's the one that is making noise. Pounds is quiet.
Okay, I'll talk to your manager.
Yeah.
But anyway, tell us about yourself. Give us a brief background about Petershakes.
Okay. Petershakes was born in Luansha in a family of 5 boys. I'm the third. I completed school at Ndeke High School in Kitwe. Ngalambo kulanda mayezi kutubambo kupendera bana. I
And
completed
you are
school.
good at that subject.
Yeah, at Ndeke High School on the Copper Belt. And then I moved to Lusaka in 2010. So I'm coming from the Copper Belt, moved to Lusaka just to pursue my music career, something that I love. And here I am.
Okay, so how did the interest of music start? How did you know that you were good at music?
I was actually born a dancer. I think Padiabana Baliranga Bafialo, me, I danced instead.
No doubt about that. We can't dispute that one.
So then I think I was about 13. After my mother died, I moved from Luansha to Kitwe. Then I stayed with my cousin who used to go to SDA church. So from there is when I learned I can sing through people. You know, SDA, they are singing in hymns and all.
Yeah.
Some of poka voice, but yeah, I know you can sing. Yeah. So through that, I started having interest in singing, and we came up with a group. We were the 3 of us. I was the only guy, 2 ladies, and we used to sing in church. And from nowhere, the interest of writing came. And I started writing music. Actually, I used to be a secular artist. So going to church, SDA or secular SDA church.
Hey,
I was
okay.
doing secular music, but thank God none of those songs came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. We bless God for that.
Yeah, until the switch. Actually, after recording some music, the computer where we were recording from at the studio crashed.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It was
but I
meant
think
to
it
be.
was the work of God. So I was a Jonah at some point until God brought me back into the life that I'm supposed to live, which I'm living now, and that happened in 2006. You know, while you are living at a drama group back then on the Copper Belt called Pamo Drama Group, and then you really want to be singing secular, but wherever you go, people will be complimenting your voice into gospel, like, you've got a good voice, but in gospel, and that used to hurt me, you know. And I had all the reasons to give to people whenever they talk about me singing gospel and everything. I could tell them, no, I have a lot of secular songs, so I can't do gospel, you know. Until one day, God met me. I was invited at a camp with my drama group, which was a church camp, and it was for a week. And so a day before going back to our various places, which was a Friday, Saturday going back. So Friday night we were asked to present something.
Okay.
And so, of course, even if you're doing secular music, there is that thing in you that, gospel song, you understand? Yeah.
Yes.
So I had this song that I presented that night. And that night there was Ephraim, there was also Jesus Celebrate Band. The response was overwhelming. And after that, they took me outside and they asked me, hey, you've got a very nice voice, so do you sing what you are singing inside there? I told them, no, I actually sing secular music. Why do you sing secular music? That is making money and their name. Of course, those are the things people are into secular for, making a name and making money. And so they said, you know what? God gave you that talent. And if you can be singing to bring lost souls into the kingdom, you make a name on earth and in heaven.
Amen.
And you're just a steward of that talent that you have. You're just keeping it. The owner of that talent is God.
True.
I was actually convinced, but then I didn't want to show them that I was convinced.
Okay, so this time around the Lord spoke to you and you were convicted.
Yes, exactly. Now, this is what happened. That was in August in 2006. And then following month, 2nd of September, I was sleeping and dreaming. Okay? So in this dream, this was a voice talking to me. Actually, without realizing I was dreaming, because I thought it was real. And this voice was telling me to say, those songs that you say you have a lot and you don't have the gospel songs, I will turn them into gospel.
Oh, wow.
So now I was trying to see who's talking to me. And when I woke up, I found myself that I was dreaming.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a dream. I think that was my turning point, 2nd of September 2006. And from then, yes, some of the songs that you hear now were secular songs, and I got the tune and put it into gospel music.
Beautiful, beautiful. So there's a misconception out there. People think as though you belonged to a band, but you were just actually featuring. So can you just tell us about that process? Why do you think people think that you are part of the Peace Preachers, and then you decided to like branch off and go solo? Can you just tell us about that so that we can have a clear picture? Yeah,
of course. I have been receiving those questions even on my social media platforms. But then what happened between me and the Peace Preachers is this. Before Peace Preachers, like I said, I'm coming from the Copper Belt. So before Peace Preachers, I had my first album in 2009, and that was called Guard Your Heart. Okay, so that album didn't do much because I was just introducing myself on the market and also trying to learn the industry, what is supposed to be done and what I have to do and what I have to present to people, you know. So I released that album. Then in 2010, before leaving Copper Belt, I collaborated with my friend Luis, the guy who was singing the second verse in the Isampo song. That guy, we have an album together called Pangululeni. So with him, we moved to Lusaka in 2010 just to pursue our music careers. And so in that same year, we started meeting with different artists at G Sounds just to see how we can help ourselves promote our albums and, you know, moving concerts together and all that. And then through that kind of meetings, we suggested one day, I think that was in 2011, like we've not seen gospel artists coming together to do an independent song, but we've seen secular artists coming together do an independent song, so why can't we work on an independent song? And so when that was suggested, immediately we were attending a concert on a Friday night. Immediately it was done in the morning, which was Saturday. We suggested to say, okay, let's go in the studio and record a song today. Let's just go and rest, then at night we'll go and record a song. And so before again dispersing, going home, Rabson, you know him.
Yes, I do know him.
Yeah, so he brought up a song which he titled Tuakane Nkondo. And that was the first song we worked on as a team. So by then we called ourselves gospel, various gospel artists. We did that song and we did the video. That song introduced us a bit on the media and we performed around. Yeah. And so thereafter, we worked on a song titled Chupoma Minivagiri. We were still various gospel artists until we worked on Katalali Kawamabimbi, which was the third song. And when we saw the response of people and how we moved with that song, we had pressure from people that they needed an album. And so that they needed an album. If we went in the studio to record, it would have taken time. So since we were various artists who had albums, we said, okay, these 3 songs we recorded as a team, let's put in the album. Then each one of us would take one song from our albums to create one album. So that was the first album. But then we thought, we can't put the album on the market with the name various artists. So we should come up with a name that we are going to name the group. And so we came up with different names. Peacekeepers, peace preachers, peace what, until we came up with one. Because we were screening the names. What does this mean? How will this work out? How is this? Until we came up with peace preachers. And that name was suggested by Luis, the guy you saw in the Isampo song, singing the second song, and the second verse. So when it came up, we chose, okay, this is the name. And that's how the album got on the market.
Wow.
Okay? So I was one of the founders of the team. Till most of the guys, they left, and I was the one that remained there. Okay? And then the lesson that I learned from that, it's not I was featuring, I was one of the founders, I was one of the leaders, because I was a spokesperson of the team. Whenever I would go for interviews, I was the one going for interviews. At times I could even go alone, because I was a spokesperson speaking on behalf of the team. One of the lessons that I learned being with the team is that when God wants to use you and he sees you're not ready, he takes you in a certain place to teach you, and when he sees you're ready, he lets you go so that you can do your own thing. So before I was solo, came to Lusaka, started the team together with everybody that is in the team. Then after working with them for about 3 years and months, I thought I was ready to do my own thing. And so I just had to continue with my solo journey that I was. Yes.
So there's no beef whatsoever?
Nothing like that.
But are you related to the peace preachers?
No, I am not.
Oh, okay.
They are my Christian family.
Okay. Awesome. It's good now that we have a clear picture. So guys, those that were thinking otherwise, now you know. And did you ever have challenges in convincing people that now you want to go solo? I don't mean like the band, but I mean as in people that were following you as part of peace preachers. Was it that hard to convince them, like, now I'm solo? How was the process like?
Well, it was not a much of a challenge. Of course, it's because some people didn't know me then.
Yes.
They knew me through the team.
Yes.
You understand? And so they felt I'm betraying my family, because the picture that was sent out there is that we are family, and you know, I had a lot of questions from people, including the media, which I shined away.
Yeah.
I shined away. I didn't want to go to the media. I would receive calls to come through, and I couldn't go to the media because I knew the questions that will come through. You know, you are family, or have you gone solo?
Yeah.
This and that. No, you are good together as a team. Of course, even up to this time, some people feel
That you should go back.
I should go back and I'm not doing good on my own. They feel like that.
Also,
But
it's still a challenge.
yes, because some people feel like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I should go back to the team. I'm not doing good alone. We are good as a team and everything. And of course we are good as a team, but then I have my own life that I have to lead. Okay? And so I should follow what I want and not
True.
what the people want.
True.
You understand?
Yes, I do
And so
understand.
I followed my passion. Okay, this is what I want to do. Let me do it. I still work with a team. If you look at most of my videos, they are done by the Peace Preachers.
Yeah.
You see my album produced by some of the songs. My current album was produced by the Peace Preachers. We are still together. We still sing together and all.
So guys, it's nothing personal, but it is personal, right? Okay, so what's your inspiration when it comes to writing songs?
Wow. Different kind of inspirations, depending with what I'm trying to send to the people, the message that I want to send to the people. Some of my songs, especially from the new album, the current one, I think I've talked about my life mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, so most of the songs were inspired by my life. And then the other things that inspire me is Bible stories. Things that happened in the Bible, and also stories from other people. Or maybe you tell me a story, and I feel like, okay, this story, there is somebody who's going through what you have gone through, or maybe who will go through. So I would write a song based on what you've gone through, and then also the solution, because if you've gone through something, at the end of the day you have a solution.
Very true.
And that's the way songs are written.
Very true.
You start with a problem, how you can solve it. So even through people's stories, I get to be inspired.
Okay, so how many albums do you have to your name?
I've got 4 now. The first album was called Guard Your Heart, and it was released in 2009. That was on the Copper Belt.
Okay.
I'm still clarifying this because most people think I just came in the Peace Preachers. No. So it was released in 2009. Then my second album was the sample after I left Peace Preachers, which was 2014. Then 2017 I did Twi Nationally, and where there is that song Manasseh Blessing. Then last year 2019 I released to Nami Tulila.
Okay, awesome. So talking about your new album, so we're going to play a song.
Okay.
Guys, now this is proof that there's no beef, him with the Peace Preacher. So in this one, he featured Robbie, and it is titled, I'm giving you an opportunity now to introduce the song because it's new. So now you're a presenter, forget about you being an artist, yes.
Okay.
So there's your camera, introduce the song.
Which one will do?
This one, the one on the center, yes.
Okay, so we're going to have a song or a video by myself. Yeah, it's titled Alavana Ine. This is coming from my new album called Nami Tulila, and it's the 8th track. Should I also talk about what it is talking about?
Yeah, you can include that. I mean, you know best, so do it.
Yeah, so Alavana Ine simply talks about God is always with me in every situation. You know, there are times when you feel God is not listening to my prayers because maybe my clique, my crew, my squad, but some of you friends have gotten married, they have kids, and you are remaining there without a kid. You are not married. As a lady, nobody's doing to you and everything, you know. But then, God is always there.
He's always there.
In your cries, in your happiness, He's always there. Maybe it could be somebody out there, you are HIV positive, and you think this is the end of the world. But trust me, God can heal you, and He's always there. So that's what the song is all about.
So enjoy the song, and then he'll talk about more about the song when it's done.
Exactly.
Enjoy the song, guys.
some if your results are out. And yeah, with your permission, if you would allow me, may I read the results?
Please go ahead. So your results came out positive for HIV.
Positive? Yes, sir. This is not the end of the world.
The end of everything?
Oh, no.
Please come down. Come down, sir, please.
I can't be positive. No.
Ichalo taikalamo chalikwatisha meso ichalo taikalamo chirakaba imolimo chirakalipa chirakaba imolimo chirakalipa chirakaba na imandenda inevalisula yabampenda nakalya awe balinkana nani walongafuilisha nani walambonako nani walandandilako nani walankoselesha neuva balenjeba aliko Yesu neuva balenjeba aliko Yesu talolekesha pameso tasalayo tamona niweni enalamona namukunosha kwa Yesu Yesu makwebo yanzi Yesu mukwimba kwa ukutangila tekufika iyo limona kwati lesana kulekelesha abanobe banepanwa iwole mona kwati uleshalila kunuma iyo fyali kwatenshi tefu abanobe baupwa bambi nabo baupwa batampano kukwata bana wisakamana Yesu alinawe. Your story is a different story. Yesu alelemba wino and in his own time he will make your story so beautiful. So beautiful. Onse bakatamba onse bakababa cause your story so it's a different story. namukunosha kwa Yesu Yesu makwebo yanzi Yesu mukwimba kwa Major Code Studios namuchupo chobe Yesu anamonekera namubana bobe anamonekera mumakwebo yobe anamonekera Yesu anamonekera muchupo chanti mubana banti Yesu Yesu mukwimba kwanti Yesu ilange ukukalipa kwa mutima anamonekera Yesu anamonekera nangula fyakakana anamonekera Yesu anamonekera nangula bansule anamonekera Yesu anamonekera Elila mama Yesu mwana Davide umwira koluse Elila mama Yesu, makwebo yansi Yesu, okulimba kwansi yeah.
And you guys are still watching the Weekly Gospel. I'm your host, Amazing Katamanda. Today I'm joined by Petershakes. So if you guys have got any questions for him, go on our Facebook page right now. Text those questions, he's here. And good news, the phone lines are open, so you guys can call in and ask him all those questions that you've always wanted to ask him, and there's no way he's going to run away, so he will answer everything, right? Am I right?
I'm not sure if I'm going to answer everything, but then, you know, even in an exam, you'll be asked questions, and if you don't have answers to the questions, you don't answer.
But anyway, he's here. He's here. So you guys get busy on your phones. Keep those calls coming in. Text us using the numbers on our screen. Or better yet, like us on our Facebook page, and then keep those questions coming in. He's answering.
I've got to wait for them.
Have to wait for them. So yes, tell us about that song.
Oh yeah, of course, I
Alaba
explained earlier part of it. The last time I did my video was 3 years ago in 2017. So I decided to bring out something that is different from what people have seen, and I believe I've achieved what I wanted to do. Like I said, it talks about God is always there with you no matter what, whether you are crying or you're not. He's always seeing. And one thing the song comes to encourage is that God is never late. He always comes on time. If you're going through a certain situation and you see that God is not coming through, it's because he has seen that you can handle it. The moment you see that you can't do, that's when he comes in and, you know, he shows his power that
Okay, so most of the times we as Christians, we always think every time we're going through a temptation, then God is not with us, neither is he on our side. But with everything that you have explained, it just shows that God is ever there, he's always there.
The problem with us.
Okay, maybe you just thought we have a caller already. Yes. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you? What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm a student, but I'm calling from Soweto.
Okay, can you please turn down the volume on your TV set?
Yeah.
Thank you. Please go ahead with your comments, contributions, or any queries that you have for Peter.
How are you, Mr. Petershakes?
I'm very good, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah, my question is, these days I've never seen you in the videos of peace preachers.
Yes, sir.
Are you with the peace preachers or you are doing your own music? Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, I was expecting that. Answering the one is calling from Sorezi.
Yes. So it's all the way.
All the way
Thank
from
you guys
Sorezi.
for tuning in.
You should see the new video titled Namailo Katali, and you're going to see me in the video. Of course, you're not going to see me singing, but you're going to see me acting in the video. So, coming to, am I doing my own thing? Yes, of course. I think I started doing my own thing way back before Peace Preachers, worked with a team, and I came back to my solo projects in 2014. So from 2014 till date, I've been doing my own music, but still working with the Peace Preachers. Yeah.
Awesome. So how would you describe your music? Because you just explained that you were trying to introduce the other side of you which we don't know. So how would you describe your new music now?
Okay, so I never had confidence, or maybe the other side of me presenting my music in worship kind of music, because I love to dance. That's how I introduced myself on the scene. But then I would feature in other musics or songs of other people that are worship, and I could come out perfectly.
Yeah.
And so I thought, over the years, I looked at my albums, what I've been doing and everything. I thought, this side of Peter, they have known. So let me bring this other side of Peter. And so most of my songs in the new album, you hear them that they are worship type of music. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you and what's your name?
I'm okay. My name is Bethel.
Okay, Betha, why are you calling us?
From Chalala.
Oh, okay, Betha. Please go ahead with your comments, contributions, or queries that you have for Peter.
Thank you. First of all, how are you, Mr. Peter?
I'm very good, Betha. How are you?
I'm fine. I like your music very much. It's so touching, and I've been following your music from, I think, from 2010.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Then you're the one who knows where I'm coming
I just
from.
wanted to bless you, like God bless you with the music that you produce. It's so touching, trust me, and please continue to celebrate.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Betha. Okay, so how does that make you feel? Knowing that you have people that have been following you that understand you and of course are appreciating your ministry.
I really feel good. You know, it's not easy for somebody to follow you and be inspired of what you do.
Very true.
Most of the times, not actually most all the times, we are there alone, composing songs, writing, and actually sometimes not even knowing what impact it will have on people's lives. But then if we have responses like that coming from people, it makes us feel good and give glory to God that God is working in us.
So amongst the songs that you have done, which one is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite song.
No, there's no way you can say that.
I'm telling
You always
you.
have that one that you always enjoy, like you always sing to it, like every time it plays, you sing along.
No, the reason I can't have a favorite among my songs is because I'm the one who writes the songs, and then when I'm writing, I say this is a good song.
Okay.
So actually, all of them are my favorites. There is just a misconception from the people that listens to our music. When you can't have the whole album titled with all the songs.
Okay.
You pick one.
Yeah.
And so the moment you pick one song, they will think
I
that's
assume
your
that
favorite.
that's your favorite.
No.
Okay, so we have a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. Hi.
I'm blessed. Thank you. Please tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
This is Single from Chilanga.
Okay, please go ahead with your comments or your contributions.
Yes, how are you, Petershakes?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm alright.
Awesome.
Looking good.
Thank you so much.
I'm okay.
Okay.
May you kindly play for me my other place?
Okay, I will think about it. You didn't compliment me, but you complimented Peter, so I'll think about it. I'm not promising. All right, then I'll play it for you when closing the show. All right, thank you. Oh my goodness. The love is coming in. Please, guys, keep the love coming in. Call in using the numbers that are on screen. Or better yet, you can text us using the numbers that are on the screen. Or you can stream us live on our Facebook page and then get your comments there while watching. So we've understood your reasons for not having a favorite. Awesome. But which one is your... Should I?
No, go ahead. Let me hear the question.
I'm sure there's always that song that you always love to perform, and it means something to you when you're ministering. Which song is that?
For the new album or all my songs?
I think you can pick any. It could be from your new album or all the songs you've done.
Okay, from my new album, or maybe I should pick from...
Okay, let's just make it easy because it's difficult for you to choose. Pick one from the other one, then one from the other one.
Okay, so okay, mostly when I go for ministry, the songs that I sing is Awesome God. It was done way back in 2010. Ingileni, Isampo, Manasseh Blessing, and at the moment Twaimishonally, and the reason being, Namitulila. The reason being it's because that's the album that is being promoted, and so you can't keep always singing the old songs when you've got an album that is on the market. So I'm singing Namitulila most of the times, and I really feel connected to this song. I sang it with passion because I looked at where I'm coming from, and I saw that certain things that I did, my business, my life somehow, certain things, God was not involved, and I thought, okay, let me just tell God to say, I have failed on my own, and so I give everything until you start all over with me. When you listen to the song, you can even feel that, okay, this guy is into this song.
Okay, so, okay, we have a caller. Hello?
Hello, morning.
Good morning. How are you? What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Karen. I'm calling from Solwezi.
Oh, Solwezi is representing well,
Very well.
Okay, please, Karen, go ahead with your comments or contributions.
Vapita Mlishani.
Wina mulishani wa Karen.
Ndikebona bakishina.
Aona nende fya wina mwe?
Ndeko kitanga muri basereti yasiwe sebenti nenda na mukalifunga.
Kale na fuma kwa 7th day kale sana. I think mu 2003.
Okay.
Mkwai.
Kitu mamkwe.
Na totela.
Thank you, Karen. Wow, people want to know. You said you were just visiting. You didn't say you were part of.
No,
Were
I
you?
was actually a member. I
Oh.
was actually baptized in 2002 under 7th day. I was born UCZ.
Oh, okay.
Then after my mother died, I moved to Kitwe. I was SDA. I was baptized. I was a pathfinder, so I know all those things in SDA. But then the other thing that made me to leave is because of the kind of music that I do. It's totally different from what they do, and so you just feel out of place, So I had to leave. But I was a member at Osakile SDA Church.
Oh, okay. So why did you move?
That's what I'm saying. Because of the kind of music that I do, it's totally different from SDA.
Yes, true, true.
So then, how am I going to present it in church?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that made me,
Awesome.
just to leave. I was actually a vegetarian when I was with them. I was in prayer band.
You were a staunch one.
Yeah.
Staunch believer.
Yeah, vegetarian. I was in prayer band. Prayer band is what we call intercessors.
Oh, okay.
In Pentecostal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was the youngest that would pray before the preacher preaches.
Oh, okay.
Starts to preach, I would pray, then the preacher. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. You keep talking about your new album. Is it already out or not yet?
My album was actually out last year in October, 1st of October, if not mistaken.
Okay.
That's when the album was released. So whoever wants it, they can get in touch with me via social media platforms and all.
Okay. So I don't usually do this on the show, but I have to do it. The song that you had talked about, the one that you say is like you put your everything in it, like your heart, your what. Can you just give us like an a cappella of it?
Do I even have a voice to sing?
What do you mean, do you even have a voice like you sing? Okay.
Ifintu natampile na filwa nekalelo Fyambisheni imwe muline Ifintu natampile na filwa nekalelo Fyambisheni imwe muline Namitulila Namishila fyonse mwebene bamweona kwatae Lesae tatae Namitulila Namishila fyonse mwebene bamweona kwatae Lesae tatae.
Wow, wow, guys. You can only see this at Kamni TV. We're not just another channel. So we have a caller before I say anything.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm blessed, sir. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Martin from Saturday.
Okay, maybe please go ahead with your comments, contributions, or any queries.
I Hello, Peter.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Want to see when I come for you? And I'm going to go
Wakopara very in style.
You know, what I'm going to find I don't know, what came into your mind to come up with the sample? I never passed you on what
Yes, sir.
Yes, what really came out in your mind that to come up with that?
Well, that song was inspired by the story of Joseph in the Bible. You know, when you know what happened to him and the brothers and all. So I brought it into the now that there are people out there that are always trying to block your destiny, block your blessings and all. And I thought you can write an application letter, take it to a company, and then they will just trash it in a bin because they are thinking they can give you the job, but not knowing they are taking you to another job that God has prepared for you. And I thought, why can't I sing a song about this so that people can, instead of just reading it in the Bible, they can always be singing to the song that I can work on. And I brought out that song.
Hello?
Yes, great. Peter, continue being innovative, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melvin.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. I'm loving the energy that people are bringing in those questions. So if you haven't called in yet, we are only remaining with a few minutes to go. So you still have time to call in and ask those questions that you want to ask him. Because I know you have those itching questions. Bring them in. He's here. And then he'll give you all the answers. Yes. The Zambian music industry. Mm-hmm. Do you think we are growing or we still have a lot to do?
We are not actually growing. Mm-hmm. We have grown.
We have grown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we're still heading the right direction. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course, we comparing from, even just from my music, my first albums and now, it's totally different. You can see that there is growth.
Yeah.
Even if you listen to my first album and now, you can see that there is growth. If you listen to the music that was being done then and that is being done now, there is growth, totally growth. In the way audios are being produced, even in the way videos are being produced, there is a lot of growth and we are heading the right direction.
Awesome. So we have a caller. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Francis. I'm calling from Mazabuka.
Oh, Mazabuka in the building. Please go ahead with your comments and your contributions or any queries that you have for Peter.
We bless God for the music that Peter is singing.
Amen.
And we pray that he lifts up the name of Jesus Christ above the walls of the churches.
Amen.
May he continue to only lift up the name of Jesus above everything.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Ministry for you. I understand that there are people who invite you for events for you to go and minister. So I want to know, when do you draw the thin line to say, okay, now this is ministry time, or this is business? Because Zambians, we always have that mentality to say, no, because he does gospel, we don't have to pay him, he has to do things for free.
That should come to an end.
Okay.
Yeah, that mentality should come to an end. Music is ministry, and when the artists that you see were called, you are not there. You understand? And okay, personally, we're talking about me now.
Yes,
yeah.
You.
When I go to the studio, or before I go to the studio, God gave me an inspiration to come up with a song. Nobody is there, including you. You are not there, and the people that listens to my music are not there.
True.
It's between me and God. Okay, and then when I decided that I should go to the studio, I don't go to the studio, speak tongues, and then they tell me, okay, because you've spoke tongues, we're going to record for free. Or I go to the studio and say, okay, I'm a gospel artist and I'm doing a gospel album. and then the producer says, okay, no problem, since it's for God, we're going to do it for free. No, there is money that is involved in recording albums. There is time, resources that are put in so that the album can come out. Actually, it's because you can't manage to be explaining to everybody.
Yeah.
You find that one song, just an audio recording, you're spending 3,000, 2,005 just for a complete, not the whole album, just one song. And then you compile about 12 songs in an album. And then you come and say, okay, maybe I'll be selling the CD at 1,500, and people still complain it's gospel. No, the gospel was freely given, but to transmit it, to take it out there, it needs money. Okay? And so even if it's ministry, on the other hand, it's business. And so not because you know somebody, then you want them to come for free. No, you have to pay them. Actually, if you know somebody, the only thing that you can do is, okay, how much do you charge? This is how much I charge. Okay, I don't have that much. Can I pay this much?
Okay.
That is better. If you love my music and you want me to continue singing, why would you call me for free? How am I going? Because music, it being business.
Yeah.
If you're doing business and it can't sustain itself, you better stop it.
Okay.
So the music that we pay for at the studio, it needs to sustain itself by people buying into our talents.
Okay.
Whenever they invite us, or they get the CDs. At times I even make it easier for people.
Yeah.
If you invite me, I would say, okay, I'm coming with this number of CDs. Don't pay me. Make sure you sell these CDs.
Okay.
I'll be okay with it so that I can pay my band, because at the end of the day, I'll need to pay the band. There are a lot of things that are involved in music.
Okay.
But I thank God I'm explaining it on TV, because I can't manage to explain to each and every individual, you understand, so
Yeah,
that
okay.
you can make them understand. Some of us have taken it as a job. And so if I come to you here or you are interviewing me, I should respect your job. And that's how somebody out there should respect my job of singing.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
So
true.
we don't do things for free at the studio. Hence, people should pay us whenever they invite us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So now, before I let you go, unfortunately, everything that goes up must eventually calm down. Yeah, we're coming to the end of the show, but in your last remarks.
Last remarks. Okay, so before I say my last remarks, I would love to wish my spiritual father happy birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, my spiritual father is Prophet T.L. Colvin. His birthday is today. So, Daddy, I wish you a happy birthday. And may you have long life, live long, so that you can see us being blessed. You've changed our lives so much, and we appreciate so much as More Than Conquerors Family Church.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other thing, I want to send a message to the artists and the people that listens to our music. So if
And don't forget to also say where people can get your music, where they can find you.
Okay. So now, to the artists, what I'm gonna say is, let's respect our works. Let's value our works, because we don't do it for free. Stop sending songs in the name of promotion in WhatsApp groups for free. Because of doing that, it is the reason the people that listens to our music don't buy our music. Instead, they wait whenever we release music to say, Vazatuma group, Vazatuma pa WhatsApp, which is not supposed to be the case. For the people that listens to our music, stop asking music on WhatsApp for free. Be able to buy if the song blesses you. You know, they come with these messages.
Yeah.
No, your music is lovely, it blesses us, can you send it? The moment you refuse to send, they'll tell you, okay, just know they are not coming back again to talk to you.
Okay.
They've stopped talking to you. So buy into our talents so that we can continue singing the music that is blessing you. And then where you can find my music, of course, based in Lusaka. If you're in Lusaka, it's even easier. You can follow me on my social media platforms. I use Petershakes on almost all the social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Petershakes, you find me there. You can get in touch with me. If you're in Lusaka, we can just simply meet Central Places Town. Then you can get the music from there.
Okay, so that is a word from Peter himself. I hope that you now understand that it takes a lot to produce music. It takes a lot to produce good music. So let us also support our fellow artists I mean, okay, I'm not an artist, so they are fellow artists. Let us support by buying and, of course, investing as well. Let us not invite them to do things for free because they need to pay people. It's not free to do music. So I hope you understand, you get the message. That's how we do it right here at Current TV. You know, we're not just another channel. So this has been amazing, Katamanda, on behalf of the entire production crew. We leave you guys in the hands of Petershakes with a song titled Condemn. So see you guys next week, same time, same place. God bless you.
To rise again is my life. You bless me in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise again is my life. Blessed. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. Yes. You condemn every tongue that to rise again is my life. You bless me in the land of the living. In endi palo ine Elio kabili munyenda jamwe palo no titipo Bantu nyenda na lesa ine Elio kabili eunandila kwa balwani lyonsenga banjimina Eshintili lolyandi ekafo wandi Tansha nekayo tandekelesha So devil watch out, don't just talk, no, don't just hear pep To lesa wandi you condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You bless me in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. Blessed. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. Lesa wanjuyu al-engineer higher from good enough to more than enough, from grass to grace, from zero to hero. Nalapela ine nshabulirwe elyo kabirine n'abanganda yanti tatwabulirwe ekyo nsoyo waimo kuchanchingaine Lesa wandi I can't do it. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You bless me in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. Palo ine elio kabili munyenda njamwe palo no titipo Bantu nyenda na lesa ine elio kabili eunandila kwa balwani lyonsenga banjimina Eshintili lolyandi ekafo wandi Tansha nekayo tandekelesha So devil watch out, don't just talk, no Don't just hear pep until lesa wandi. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. Bless me, you bless me in the land of the living. In the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You bless me in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. Condemn. You will cause me to be a blessing in the land of the living. You condemn every tongue that to rise against my life. You bless me in the land of the living.